Jana Duggar twin baby updates in California Square Hospital today, twin babies. Jana Duggar, the name that has always carried quiet grace and measured strength, is once again at the center of heartfelt attention. Today, news has spread like a soft but powerful wave. Jana has given birth to twin babies at California Square Hospital, and the world cannot stop talking about it. What was once a private moment within a closely knit family has turned into a public celebration of life, renewal, and divine timing. The announcement has filled her followers with awe, joy, and emotional warmth. As the woman who for years embodied patience and calm has now stepped into motherhood with not one, but two newborn lives cradled in her arms. Those who have followed Jana's journey know how her pregnancy had already become a source of deep emotional connection among fans. Her updates during the earlier months hinted at both challenges and blessings. Yet no one could have anticipated that her story would take such a surprising and joyous turn. The twin birth marks not only a significant chapter in Jana's life, but also an extraordinary milestone for her entire family, many of whom are rejoicing in the glow of this double blessing. According to hospital sources, Jana arrived at California Square Hospital late last evening after mild contractions began to intensify. Her medical team acted swiftly, ensuring both mother and babies remained stable throughout labor. After several hours of observation, the doctors confirmed that Jana had safely delivered her twins, one boy and one girl, healthy, alert, and already responding beautifully to postnatal care. Witnesses at the hospital described the moment as deeply emotional. Jana, known for her calm composure, reportedly shed tears of relief and gratitude when she first heard the cries of her newborns. The sound, she said, was like music, a confirmation that every ache, every sleepless night, and every prayer over the last months had been worth it. Her partner, standing beside her throughout the delivery, was seen holding her hand tightly as the babies were placed in her arms for the first time. It was, as one nurse described, a moment of silent miracles. California Square Hospital has since released a short statement confirming that both the mother and twins are in good condition, receiving continuous care in the maternity wing. The twins, born slightly ahead of schedule but within a safe gestational period, are currently being monitored in the neonatal unit, a common procedure for twins to ensure balanced weight gain and temperature stability. Doctors have praised Jana for her remarkable discipline during pregnancy, which they believe played a major role in ensuring a smooth delivery. Her balanced diet, consistent prenatal checkups, and emotional resilience all contributed to what medical professionals are calling an exemplary case of twin pregnancy management. The emotional reactions from fans and the broader public have been overwhelming. Social media platforms lit up with messages of joy and blessings within minutes of the announcement. Many admirers expressed how Jana's journey has inspired them to see motherhood as a sacred and powerful experience rather than simply a biological process. Some called it a story of strength rewarded, while others viewed it as a reflection of how faith and patience can create extraordinary outcomes. The heartfelt reactions have turned this moment into a collective celebration of hope, reminding everyone that in a world often filled with uncertainty, the arrival of new life continues to restore balance and joy. Medical experts observing the case have also weighed in with analytical insights. Twin pregnancies, while beautiful, carry additional physical demands and health considerations. Specialists at California Square Hospital explained that women carrying twins typically require higher caloric intake, increased iron levels, and closer monitoring for potential complications, such as preterm labor or gestational hypertension. Jana's adherence to her doctor's nutritional plan, Her choice of gentle prenatal exercises and her emotional preparedness all contributed to avoiding such risks. The lead obstetrician praised her for remaining calm and informed throughout the process, saying that her discipline made all the difference. In an interview following the delivery, one of the attending nurses described Jana as remarkably composed. She mentioned that even during contractions, Jana whispered prayers of gratitude and expressed concern for the well-being of her babies more than for herself. Such maternal instinct, she said, reflects the deep emotional intelligence Jana has always shown. Her transition into motherhood, though sudden in the eyes of the public, seems to be something she has internally prepared for a long time. Family members have begun arriving at the hospital in small groups, respecting Jana's need for rest and privacy. Those close to her describe a room filled with peaceful energy, soft lighting, and the quiet hum of medical equipment, an atmosphere more like a sanctuary than a hospital ward. Jana reportedly requested a calm environment, asking staff to play soothing instrumental music during the early hours after delivery. It reflects her personality perfectly, serene, mindful, and centered even amid life's most intense moments. Experts have noted that giving birth to twins is both a physical and emotional transformation unlike any other. The body not only nourishes two growing lives, but also adjusts to multiple hormonal and circulatory changes simultaneously. One maternal health specialist explained that this experience can be both exhilarating and exhausting, often testing a mother's endurance beyond imagination. Yet, as they observed in Jana's case, when such a journey is embraced with love, discipline, and understanding, it becomes one of the most profound examples of human resilience. Jana's decision to deliver at California Square Hospital was also strategic. Known for its advanced maternity care and family-centered birthing approach, the hospital has a reputation for supporting mothers emotionally as well as medically. Emotionally, Jana's new chapter speaks volumes about growth and grace. Those who remember her earlier life as a quiet, steady presence in her family now see a woman reborn through motherhood. Friends have shared that she has already begun referring to her babies as "my little lights," a phrase that seems to capture both her wonder and her sense of purpose. In private moments, she reportedly gazes at them with tears of joy, whispering words of gratitude and promise. For someone who once lived largely in the background, this intimate and open embrace of life's new role shows how much she has evolved, from an observer of family life to its creator and protector. From a medical perspective, the next few days are crucial. Twins often require additional monitoring to ensure their lungs and digestion develop fully, especially if born slightly early. Doctors at the hospital have assured the public that both infants are responding well. They are breathing independently, feeding steadily, and showing healthy signs of reflex activity. The boy weighs approximately 5 pounds, while his sister is just under that mark, both within the normal range for twin births. The staff, moved by the emotional warmth surrounding this delivery, described it as one of the most peaceful births they've attended in months. The psychological aspect of twin parenting is another layer that experts have discussed. Raising twins demands not only time and care, but also emotional balance. Jana, with her gentle temperament and organizational skills, is seen as naturally suited for this challenge. Her friends say she has already prepared twin cribs, color-coded clothes, and a detailed feeding schedule, evidence of her thoughtful planning even before the delivery. Her nurturing side, which once extended to her siblings and nieces, is now being redirected toward her own children, bringing her life full circle. Observers have also reflected on the symbolic meaning of this moment. Jana's journey has long represented patience, the patience to wait for the right season, the right moment, and the right blessings. The arrival of her twins seems almost poetic, as if the universe decided to reward her quiet endurance with a double portion of joy. Social commentators have noted how her story challenges the idea that happiness must come quickly or loudly. Instead, it shows that sometimes the most beautiful outcomes are born from stillness and faith. As for her babies, the hospital staff has already commented on their alertness. The boy, according to one nurse, opened his eyes within moments of birth and gripped his mother's finger firmly, while his sister, slightly smaller, rested quietly against Jana's chest, soothed by the steady rhythm of her heartbeat. These tender details have captured the hearts of fans around the world, who see in this moment a reminder of life's purest simplicity: love, connection, and renewal. California Square Hospital plans to keep Jana and her twins under observation for several more days to ensure complete recovery and readiness for discharge. Pediatric specialists will conduct routine checkups, including hearing, reflex, and metabolic screenings. Jana's doctor mentioned that both babies have shown promising early signs of good health, including strong lung function and healthy oxygen levels. These medical updates, though factual, carry immense emotional weight for those following the story closely. Each line of reassurance feels like another sigh of relief for everyone who has watched Jana's journey unfold. Outside the hospital, a small group of well-wishers gathered with flowers and banners, expressing their love and congratulations. The hospital staff politely requested privacy for the family, and in response, most supporters simply left handwritten notes and prayers at the entrance. This quiet respect mirrors the tone of Jana's own life: modest, sincere, and grounded in kindness. The larger significance of this event cannot be overstated. In a culture often obsessed with glamour and speed, Jana's story stands as a reminder of something more authentic: the beauty of patience, the courage of simplicity, and the power of faith. Her twin birth is not just a personal milestone. It's a universal story about life's capacity to surprise us, to bless us beyond measure, and to renew our understanding of what truly matters. As night falls over California, Jana rests in her hospital bed, surrounded by soft light, her babies sleeping peacefully beside her. Doctors and nurses check in quietly, family members whisper blessings, and somewhere in the stillness of that room, the rhythm of two tiny hearts beats in perfect harmony with hers. This moment, quiet yet profound, captures everything that makes life beautiful. In the coming days, when Jana finally leaves the hospital and steps into the world with her twins, the image will symbolize more than just motherhood. It will represent perseverance, love, and the unshakable strength of a woman who has embraced every challenge with grace. Her twin babies, born in the heart of California, now stand as living reminders that hope often arrives in pairs, and that even the calmest souls can hold within them the power to create miracles. For those watching her story from afar, this is more than news. It is a lesson in patience, gratitude, and the quiet triumph of faith. Jana Duggar's twin birth is not just a headline. It's a testament to the enduring truth that life, in its most genuine form, always finds a way to bloom in the light of love. In the days after Jana Duggar welcomed her twin babies at California Square Hospital, attention has turned to what comes next for the new mother. Doctors have confirmed that both infants remain in stable condition and are responding perfectly to postnatal care. Jana, though still recovering from the exhaustion of labor, is said to be peaceful, reflective, and overwhelmed with gratitude. The hospital team continues to monitor her closely, ensuring her transition into early motherhood is smooth and balanced. The next few weeks will be vital for Jana and her babies. Medical experts explain that twins often require special attention during their first month, as their bodies must quickly adapt to breathing, feeding, and sleeping rhythms outside the womb. Jana's disciplined approach to health has impressed her doctors. Her nutrition plan now focuses on hydration, protein, and recovery foods to support both her own healing and her ability to nurse the twins. Nurses report that she has been feeding both infants regularly, showing the patience and rhythm of a mother already finding her natural instinct. Psychologists note that Jana's emotional adjustment during this period will be just as important as the physical recovery. The transition into motherhood, especially with twins, can be intense, filled with sleepless nights and unpredictable emotions. Those close to her say she has created a calm environment filled with soft lighting, gentle music, and the warmth of family support. Her partner remains by her side, managing daily routines so Jana can rest and regain her strength. The couple is expected to stay in California a little longer under the observation of their medical team before returning home. Friends who have visited describe the twins as healthy and vibrant. The boy is slightly more active, while his sister is quiet and observant, responding peacefully to voices and touch. These early differences, doctors say, are perfectly normal and often become the foundation of lifelong personality traits. Jana has already begun journaling her experiences, noting each feeding time, every cry, and the little moments that remind her how precious this chapter is. Hospital sources suggest Jana may soon be discharged, likely within a week, once her blood pressure and energy levels stabilize. Before leaving, she will attend short sessions with specialists on infant care, nutrition, and emotional recovery, programs offered to new mothers at the hospital. Her attention to detail and eagerness to learn have deeply impressed the staff, who describe her as calm, polite, and completely devoted. Looking ahead, medical experts expect both babies to gain steady weight and begin showing stronger reflexes within the next few weeks. Jana's family has already prepared her home nursery, ensuring she'll have the support she needs once she returns. Loved ones are planning to rotate visits to give her space to rest while helping with feedings and household duties. Thanks for watching.